Assalamualaikum and hi to Dr. Noliza. Today, my friends and I are going to present about our title that is Organic Compound Found in Baked Goods. First thing first, let me introduce you myself. My name is Muhammad Nur Huzairi bin Henep and my matrix number is BN24110003. Let me tell you, doctor, our main product is chocolate intelligence cake by Secret Recipe. The reason we choose this product is because it is widely known among us Malaysian. Chocolate intelligence cake consists of white sugar, soda bicarbonate, chocolate compound, egg, vegetable oil, flour, and butter. As we all know, the Secret Recipe is our proudly local brand that has been known across Southeast Asia. Founded in 1997, it has since evolved to become one of the fastest growing lifestyles, cakes, and cafe chain in the region with over 380 cafe outlets to date. One of the organic compounds in indulgence chocolate cake is a white sugar, also known as sucrose. It consists of glucose and fructose and appears as small white crystal commonly used as sweetener in cooking, baking, and beverages. White sugar is processed by extracting juice from sugar cane or sugar beets, purifying it with lime and concentrating it into syrup through evaporation. The syrup is boiled to crystallize sucrose, which is then separated from molasses and further refined to produce the pure white sugar used in food product. Next is the chemical properties of sucrose. Sucrose breaks into glucose and fructose through hydrolysis. Sucrose C12H22O11 is a disaccharide made of glucose and fructose linked by a glycosidic bond. When heated to 186 Celsius, sucrose caramelizes, producing a golden brown color. Sucrose dissolves easily in water due to its hydroxyl groups. The physical properties of sucrose. Sucrose is sweet and odorless. It is a white crystalline solid with shiny uniform crystal. Sucrose has a molecular weight of 342.3 gram per molecule and a density of 1.587 gram per centimeter cubic. For its application, sucrose adds pleasant and balanced sweetness to the cakes, creates smooth texture in cakes, stabilize better and dough, retain moisture, enhance color and flavor. It also extends shelf life. For the guidelines or regulation, excessive sugar in cakes can lead to health issues like heart disease. High sugar content can disrupt appetite regulation.
Uh, First, my name is Hela Robert. Number matrix number is BN 24110002. My title is sodium bicarbonate. Mm, Sodium bicarbonate is a baking soda with the formula NaHCO3. It is the white and crystalline powder that is slightly alkali. For the chemical properties of soda is formula is a NaHCO3. pKa of the soda is 10.3, is mean weak acid. Shelf life is 2 to 3 years in store property, and last density is 2.20 gram cm. For the physical properties is appearance is white and crystalline powder. Color and odor is white and odorless. Melting point is 50 degrees Celsius. Boiling point of the soda is don't need to boiling because the co pass before get boiling point. For the food application is of the soda is living agent in the baking, acidity regulation, crispy vegetable, baking ingredients, of the soda bicarbonate. And last, regulation of use. Regulation regulated by Food and Drug Administration (FDA) and Airport Food Safety and Authority (EFSA), and who recognize not safety to ensure the people don't consume higher to break down the disease.
Good morning to our lecturers and my fellow friends. My name is Randy Felix and my matrix is BN24110043. Today I'm gonna talk about my part, which is theobromine. So theobromine is a beta testing alkaloid which has a similar compound with the caffeine, methylxanthine and the theophylline. So theobromine can be found in two products, which is the coca plant and the chocolate. So the chemical property and the physical property of the theobromine is it has the chemical formula, which is C7H8N4NO2. The pKa of the theobromine is 10.2, which is it's kind of weakly basic, and the shelf life of the chemical property of the theobromine is 24 months, or it could be more if it's stored properly. And lastly, the density of the theobromine is 1.524 gram over cm. So for the physical properties of the theobromine is it has white to light yellow crystalline powder, colorless and odorless property. Whereas for the melting point and the boiling point of the theobromine is it has quite high melting point, which is 357 to 360 degrees Celsius. Whereas for the boiling point of the theobromine is it can be sublime under reduced pressure. For the regulation of usage for the theobromine is it have been regulated by two organizers, which is European Union (EU) and the European Commission. For the European Union, it have stated the maximum level for adult to take a theobromine, which is 300 mg over kg. Whereas for the European Commission, it has noted a food safety rules for take a theobromine for the consumer. Lastly, I'm going to talk about the food application and the chemical structure. The chemical structure have stated all the elements that I've stated before in chemical formula. And lastly, about the food application, which is it has a potential health benefit, which is it can be used as a dietary supplement and mood enhancement for the consumer. Other than that, it can act as the flavoring agent, which is it can be a bitter taste of it, and aromatic smell, which is a chocolate smell, because the theobromine have interact with the another flavor compound in chocolate cake. Lastly, it can give a crumbs texture where it can attract more customer or many consumer to take the theobromine. That's all from me. Thank you.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Muhammad Iqbal bin Humidin. My matrix number BN24160166. And then now I want to explain about the omega-3. Firstly, the X refer to omega-3 fatty acids known as polyunsaturated fatty acid. The unsaturated fatty acid are said to be good fats because they help in the repair of road hair. And then function of omega-3 moisturizing and leave-in agent. And then the omega-3 divided for ALA, DHA and EPA. Okay, so the sources of the omega-3 in the fact we can be found in plants and vegetable like hemp seeds and walnut, because for hemp seeds good for the chicken to get it omega-3 lah. So the next is chemical properties. The chemical is carbon chain length has an inverse relationship with solubility, increasing as chain length and decreasing as chain length increases. So for DHA have the 22, 6, EPA 25 and ALA 18.3. So the number of 22, 20 and 8 is carbon atoms lah. So the next is physical properties. The physical properties show changes and if stored for a long time. Say if exposed to heat and light. Okay, so this is a properties of physical table. For the mole in weight, have the 909.36 gram, and formula C60H92 and O6. C for carbon, H for hydrogen, and O for oxygen lah. Okay, and then the heavy atom count have a 66, polar surface area 112A2. For exact mass, 908.68 gram. And then the last for hydrogen bond donor acceptor have the 6.3. Okay. For the second last, I want to explain about the food application. So the omega 3 can the firstly improve the texture. Number two, helps to soften it. Number three, increasing the food value, and the last, reduce the risk of the heart disease. And then the lastly, for of regulation, omega 3 carefully controlled by WHO, and then WHO has prescribed the consumption of EPA and DHA only 200 until 500 milligram. But for the ALA, is a must. The quantity 300 until 600 milligrams, and then 600 until 1018 milligram if they are health problem experienced and recommended by a doctor and specialist. Okay, so that's all for me. Thank you.
Hello, doctor and all. Firstly, I will introduce my name. My name is Ding Yaqi. My matrix number is BN241700001. Today, I will present about vegetable oil. Usually, vegetable oil is an important edible oil in the industrial material. Its main component is triglyceride, which consists of glycerol and fatty acids. Actually, vegetable oil is common in our life. Many things can be used to make vegetable oil, such as soya beans, seeds, olives, and nuts. Vegetable oil has many chemical properties. For example, triglycerides in vegetable oils will undergo hydrolysis reactions and oxidation reactions. Vegetable oil also has a lot of physical properties, such as date, color and odor, solubility, density, and boiling point. Vegetable oil is also an important raw material in food processing, used for making pastry, cookies, margarine, chocolate, and other foods. It can improve taste, enhance value, and extend shelf life. Significantly, try not to repeatedly use vegetable oil for deep frying. During the cooking process, it is important to control the amount of vegetable oil used. That's all. Thank you.
Morning to Doctor and my fellow friends. Today I want to explain the organic compound that I choose, which is starch. Starch is a compound that is found in many plants, especially in grains, roots of vegetables, and legumes. The basic chemical formula of the starch molecule is C6H10O5N. Starch is a polysaccharide comprising glucose monomers joined in alpha-1,4-glycosidic bond. It is a polar molecule that bonds with hydrogen bond and van der Waals forces. The simplest form of starch is the linear polymer, which is amylose, and the amylopectin is branch form. There are some chemical reactions and tests that involve starch. First, in the hydrolysis process, starch is hydrolyzed by enzyme into simpler sugars, which are maltose and glucose, by adding the water. This process occurs during digestion in humans and animals. Second, the test involved is iodine test. It is a test that is commonly used to test the presence of starch in a substance. When starch reacts with iodine, it turns into blue-black color. Starch is a white, odorless, tasteless, and powdery substance when in its dry form. Starch is a reducing agent and it is insoluble in cold water, alcohol, ether, but soluble in boiling water and methanol. Starch is used to improve the shelf life and stability of cakes. By controlling water activity, it helps to maintain the softness of cake. Starch also acts as thickening agent and gelling agent. It is always used in thickening soups, sauces, and gravies. On the other hand, in products such as meatballs, sausage, and baked goods, starch acts as a binder, holding ingredients together and improving the texture. Lastly, starch can act as fat replacement and also involved in gluten-free products. It helps in decreasing the percentage of cardiovascular disease and obesity. Under Food Act 1983 and Food Regulations 1985, starch is classified as a food ingredient and it is allowed in processed food, and for modified starch are listed under permitted food additive. For example, thickeners, stabilizers, and emulsifier. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi and good morning. My name is Nur Fatia. So next, I will present about lipids. Lipids' importance in science and cooking. Butter is not only a culinary staple but also an important subject of study in fields like chemistry, biology, nutrition, and food science. Its complex physical and chemical properties make it a valuable focus in these areas. So the main ingredients, although butter can be made from various animals, cows, milk is the primary source due to its widespread availability and suitability for butter production. The milk from cows is rich in fats that are essential for butter making. So the nutritional content butter is a source fat soluble vitamin such as vitamins A, D, E, and K. It also contains saturated fats and small amounts of butyrate, a compound that has been studied for potential health benefits like anti-inflammatory properties. And last is health debate. The high content of saturated fats in butter has raised concerns about its roles in increasing cholesterol level, particularly in relation to cardiovascular health. This has sparked debates on whether butter should be consumed in moderation. So next is the source of butter. So the first, butter is made exclusively from milk or cream with or without salt or color additive. Second is type of butter, and it have three types of butter, which is sweet cream butter made from fresh cream, cultured butter made with fermented cream, and the last is salted and unsalted butter. So different variation of butter based on salt content. So third is the composition in butter, which is 80 to 82% is a fat, and 16 to 17.5% is water, 1.5% contains salt if salted, and 1% is milk solids, including vitamins, minerals, and lactose. So next, chemical and physical properties. Lipids and fat types. Triglycerides, 97 to 98%, the primary type of fat found in milk, which is composed of three fatty acids attached to a glycerol molecule, and these fats are essential for butter texture and flavor. Second, milk fat globule. Milk fat globule are the tiny droplets of fat in milk, range in size from 0.1 to 20 microns. These globules are surrounded by a protective layer that helps keep the fat intact until it is churned to make butter. Next is impact of emulsification. So this triglycerides structure, which is the process of emulsification, combining fat and water, is crucial for butter smooth spreadable consistency. The structure and quantity of lipids, especially triglycerides, affect its melting and spreading behavior, making it ideal for various culinary uses. Last but not least is unsaturated fatty acid. So the more double bonds you have unsaturated fatty acid, the lower the melting point and the more likely it will be a liquid at room temperature. Fats with more double bonds tend to have lower melting points, making them more likely to be liquid at room temperature. This influences butter firmness and its ability to remain solid or liquid. And next is food application, which is versatility, can use in culinary use and essential in cooking. Lastly, regulation guidelines of ingredients usage, which is regulatory definitions. Butter must be made exclusively from milk or cream and free from residue. So the requirement is at least 80% milk fat, no more than 60% water, may contain salt, and the additive, permitted vegetable base, colorants, and antioxidant can be included. Thank you.